Hello, hello everyone. This is Jennifer Sinceri and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent Demonstrator. It is Friday, August 26th, 2022, and I am so excited that I get to be with you this evening. I have been missing in action. I am a 5th grade teacher by day and a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator by weekends and after hours. So it has been very busy for me going back to school, and I have been itching to get into the stamping room and create. It's been a very, very busy time. So if you are hopping on with me this evening and you are watching the live, I would appreciate you letting me know that you're there. Would you please shoot me a comment? Let me know who you are and where you're from, if it's your first time watching or if you're one of my lovely, loyal regulars. Also, if you are watching the replay on Facebook or on YouTube, I still would love for you to comment so that I can interact with you. I would love to hear your feedback and what you are enjoying. Okay, tonight I have 3 cards that I'm going to make with you. And I am using the Fond of Autumn bundle. I really wanted to show you some cool things that you can do with the dies. So this is found in the mini holiday catalog on page 52. All right, so I'm going to move this over here so you can see. We've got the photopolymer stamp set, and then as you can see, it comes with dies down here. When you buy the stamp set and dies together with using the bundle code, you're going to save 10%. All right. There's a couple samples here, and you're going to see some samples in the back where they have all of the bundles highlighted. The other thing that I'm using on one of my cards is this leaf fall embossing folder. You can't really see it. It's used on this card, but I am going to show you what it looks like so that you can see it. It's lovely. All right. So this is a coloring stamp set. I love to color. I use my Stampin' blends. I use my colored pencils, all sorts of goodies. Okay. I'm not going to bore you by coloring with you tonight. I've already done all of the coloring in advance to save time. But before we get started, I just want to let you know, because August is almost over, and coming in September is a promotion that you're going to love. It's called Perfect Partners, and there are 6 die sets that are going to be available that are not in any of our catalogs. The stamp sets are in the catalogs, but these are dies that they have added that are not in the catalogs. So we've got apple blossom dies, and then we've got fresh cut stem dies, playful piggy dies, tree trimming dies, the waterfall dies, and the Yeti dies. Okay, so you can find this information starting September 1st on the Stampin' Up! Website, but I'm just giving you a heads up. They are while supplies last, and it is only for the month of September. Okay? All right, let's get started. Hi, Lori from Minnesota. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate that. How is it in Minnesota right now? I am in California, in the Sacramento Valley, and it has been so hot here. We are all ready for winter. It's so hot. Okay, so let's see. I'll hold it up here. This way you can see it better. So there's this lovely image right here. And then you've got a couple little accents. You've got the little acorn, another leaf, and a flower. And then we've got a banner and several sentiments that you could use. Happy thoughts of you, sending many thanks, just a note. Autumn wishes, thank you. I'm so fond of you. Some great sentiments here. I'm just warning you, the cat is circling me, and she's been kind of naughty tonight, so she might jump up on the table. So I'm just letting you know in advance. All right, I'm just going to ink this up. I know, Shelly, I've been a stranger. Hi, happy Friday. I have missed you. As you know, it's been back to school season for me. I'm a 5th grade elementary school teacher, and it has been so busy. And I have just come home and I've been exhausted, and I really just didn't have the energy. But I have been itching to get into my stamping room and stamp. I am planning on stamping all day tomorrow. I told my husband I'm not doing any housework. I am on... what's the word? I'm so brain dead lately too. I'm just going, ooh, I gotta stamp that better. I am just going to stay in my stamping room, and I am not doing any housework. I'm not doing any cooking. So I just need a little bit of me time. All right. Fall is coming in Minnesota, and it's getting dark already. You guys are so lucky. I am wishing it was fall. All right, I'm just making sure I'm pressing harder. If you have trouble like I did, you want to use your Stamparatus. Mine's downstairs, so there we go. Okay, so look at that. And this is going to be great for coloring, okay? But like I said, I'm not going to color with you tonight. I've already done some of my coloring for my cards. I have 2 people coming over to stamp with me, Shelly, tomorrow. One is my friend Gail, and she is moving back to Arkansas. She's been here for a month, and she's going to go back to Arkansas. And so we wanted a little bit of time before she heads back. I'm so sad. Okay. This one is going to be a fun fold. This is Granny Apple Green. And I just cut a basic card base. But what I did was I scored it. Let me look again, because I can't remember. I'm just warning you guys, my brain is mush. Okay, I'm just warning you. It is 1.5. I scored it at 1.5. Okay, so we're going to use that for a fun fold. I don't know what you call this fold. Not sure. I am really loving the Fond of Autumn bundle. You're going to love these dies. There's some really cool tricks that I'm going to show you tonight. Once you get out the dies and you start looking at them, when I saw some of the things that they did, I was like, oh, I've got to have that. That is so cool. Yes, Shelly, we need a stamping day on the calendar. I so agree. So agree. I'm going to tell you, though, I am busy. I just had a friend place an order. She wants me to make 155 cards for her. I need help. I've got to get them done by the end of October. You want to come over and help me? All right. Granny Apple Green. We're going to have an insert, okay, 1/4 inch smaller. And then I took paper from the pack that is in the back of this catalog. It is a set of paper that you can get when you place an order of $150 or more or when you host a party, okay? It's, let's see, 48 sheets of paper for $18, and you use your host rewards. You can't purchase it with cash. You use host rewards, okay? So you're getting 48 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, and they're all holiday themed. I picked papers that on the back side, like this one had Christmas trees. The back side, I wanted this print, okay? And I've got a couple more pieces here that we've got. So let me get my pieces. All right, so make sure that's right. It looks like I might have to trim that. Okay. And then we're going to put a piece of white on this one, and I believe it's this one. I know, right? These packs of paper are amazing. I think I have an extra piece here. Are these the same? You get so much paper for that $18 value. It's incredible. Okay. I'm going to adhere this so that I know where I can stamp. Okay. And we just want a little bit of white all the way around. Whoop. There's another one of those packs of paper in the main annual catalog that you, again, I think it's $18, and you get 48 sheets of paper. Now I need to stamp a sentiment on this one. So on the front it's going to say happy thoughts of you, and I think on the inside I'm just going to say autumn wishes, and then I can write something in there, handwrite it. Hi Lori, how are you, friend? I have missed all of my stamping friends. It has been crazy, crazy, back to school. Let's make sure that's gonna fit. Yep. Phew. All right, so I had these ideas in my head. I was like, I've got to come up with something. I want to stamp with my friends tonight. I miss them. Normally I'm on every Friday night, but it's been a crazy summer. I was sick. Not with COVID. I actually had some gut issues and was diagnosed with a couple things, and so we've been working on that. I am improving. I just have to be very careful about my diet and what I'm eating. I'm now gluten-free, dairy-free, spicy food-free, sugar-free. My goodness, it's crazy. And I think we should put some little leaves on there too. So that part has been not fun. But I am learning what I can eat, what I can't eat. And, you know, it is what it is, right? But I'm so glad that I am feeling better and I am not sick anymore. And I am just so thankful. So thankful. And then we went back to school. And it's been crazy ever since. All right, let's put a little leaf there. And we'll put a little leaf down here. Isn't that cute? You could color it if you want to, or not. Totally up to you. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook Live, and I'm looking at my laptop, and my screen is frozen, so I can't tell if I am in the view, but I can see comments, so go figure. I was afraid if Facebook had changed things again, because it's been a while. They always seem to change things on us. I have to stand up and say, yeah, it looks like I'm good. You guys let me know if you cannot see me, okay? Because I'm watching those comments go by. All right, I am going to adhere this piece, This is a great pack of paper. You're going to get fall, Halloween, Christmas, even some papers I think that would qualify for like New Year's or 4th of July. I can't see with the white. I need to go here on the green. So hold on for just a minute, guys. And I don't know that it has Valentine themed. I don't think so. Okay, that works. I love layers. I love to layer my paper in my card making because I feel like it makes such an easy step up to our card making, just adding layers. There we go. All right, so let's put this in here. It goes right up against that score line. Okay, can you guys see that okay? All right, then this goes down. It's gonna open like this. Now, sometimes people adhere this down. You could, it's totally up to you, but then it's gonna open like that, okay? So it's up to you. You have to just decide what you wanna do. And then we're going to adhere this. Love these stars. I think the stars would make a fun Halloween card. But I wanted some toned down patterns because I was going to add those stamped images. And I really wanted them to be seen and not hide with busy paper, super busy, bold paper. Okay. You can always use whatever adhesive you are comfortable with. You can use liquid glue, Stampin' Seal, whatever you've got, okay? So there's our DSP put down, okay? Now, this is a die that comes from a Christmas set in, I believe, our annual catalog. I have to look it up because I cannot remember. It's with the pine, oh, here. It's seasonal label dies is what they're called, okay? And I just pulled one of them. Where is it? It said 174. Right here, okay? So I used this big one, okay? Hi, Pamela. Happy Friday, everyone. All right, so then when we adhere this, we're only going to want to put the adhesive in the middle because you want to be able to open, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go straight down the center. Always be super careful about your adhesive, okay? And then we're going to center that. There we go. Woo. Here. Then we're going to add our stamped images. Now, oh, I got to show you the trick. Okay, see, I'm just going to town and I forgot to show you. So, you've got this piece right here, okay? This piece will cut out the shape. All right? No, do not hop up on the table. No. Okay? Everybody will see you, and that's not going to be good. All right? So you need to listen to mommy. Now, there's another piece. That's the kitty cat, not a child. There's another piece that has these separated parts. This is so cool. Okay? So what's going to happen is it's going to cut out your leaves, your acorns, and your flowers so that they are separate. All right? So you don't have to fussy cut that. So here's my leaves, my flowers, and here's the other one, my berries. Isn't that awesome, you guys? You don't have to fussy cut it. And it gives you so many more options. I love this feature. Love, love, love. So you can cut out the whole piece, or you can use this one and separate everything. Don't you love that? I think it's super exciting. Super duper exciting. All right. So let me move these because we're going to use those on another card. All right. Let me move that. So I am going to just use my sunflowers, or whatever you want to call these. Maybe they're not sunflowers. I don't know. Okay. And I want to make sure, because I moved some of my pieces so I could show you that, and I want to not use parts from another card. So let's make sure I've got everything good. Okay. Now if we wanted to add, Shelly says, you just sold me on this bundle. Yay! Deanna, good evening to you too, friend. Wait, because there's more on those dies. I haven't showed you everything yet. All right, so I could add in some more berries if I want to, and I can layer these. I can put some up with dimensionals, so it gives it a three-dimensional look, which I think I'm going to do, okay? All right, let's add some dimensionals. And I am using little bits. I never waste these. Okay, I use every little piece to make my money stretch. Which, by the way, August is almost over, which means Celebration is almost over. For every $50 order or $100 order, you get to pick something out for free. And that is in addition to any host rewards that you earn with your order. So it's always a great time. How do I want to do this? Always a great time to place an order. Okay, I think I'm going to go there. And I think I need to move this one. Okay, because I think I'm going to layer it like that. Or I got a sticky piece on me. No, I want the berries to be on it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go that way. All right, so I'm going to put one there and maybe one right here. Okay. And I need to put a little bit of adhesive right there. And I think we need another one right there. Okay. Yeah, total time saver. I don't mind fussy cutting, but I just thought that was such a cool feature with these dies. I was like, wow, that is so cool. And then we're going to have our happy thoughts of you. So I'm going to just put a little bit of tape runner just down the center there. And then if we want to add in more foliage, we can with berries. It's totally up to you. I don't know if I feel it needs it. It is a wide die cut, but I feel like it's getting too busy. So I think I'm gonna, although I feel like it could go right there. Let's just put one right there. No, that's too much. And I would need to move this again. I don't know. I might take that one out. Shelly says no berries. I'm going to take that one out and just leave that one there. I wanted to fill that space. Okay. Isn't that super cute? I don't think I'm going to add a bow to this. But I have some of those brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. I've got a couple left on this one so that I can throw this away. And then I've got another pack. So let's see here. We'll use some of the gold ones without making them flip off here. There's a copper one. And then a bigger one. There we go. What do you guys think? Hi, Stacy. Happy Friday. All right, so there's our first card. I think it's a very happy, cheerful card. Doesn't necessarily look fall, but it could be fall. It could be summer because I used some brighter colors. Okay? There's our card. That's the first one. All right. I'm going to move on to my next card. All right, the next one is using that embossing folder that I told you about. That's really hidden, that you can't really see in the catalog. It's called something fall. There, can you guys see the leaves? Can you see those leaves? All right, it doesn't show very well in the catalog, but I think you'll like it on this card. So this is a Calypso Coral card base, and then I just cut 1/4 of an inch smaller, and there are those leaves. Can you see the texture? Isn't that so pretty? I love this folder. Can use it with so many of our fall stamps. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, I didn't put a white. I just did, yeah, I just did on top of the card base. All right, so we're going to glue this down. And I'm going to put, there's an area, a corner that doesn't have any. That's going to get hidden with a piece of designer series paper I'm going to put here. So I'm putting more of the leaves out where we'll see them because I don't want to cover those up. But I am going to kind of cover that empty space. Okay? All right. So then what I did was I took Mossy Meadow, and I'm using some more of that paper that we just used on the last card, okay? So see how that covers up that empty area? And then when I cut apart the image, remember it was in pieces, here's my leaves with acorns. And then we're gonna, oops, fly in pieces, and then we're going to add a sentiment, okay? Oop, kitties are fighting. Great. Oh my goodness, now they're hissing at each other. Really? Can't you guys be nice? Okay, let's get this put together. Now I got to figure out how to do my sentiment because It's looking kind of funky. All right. With this heat, I'm ready for winter. I am not a winter fan. I love spring, summer, fall. I don't like the dark or the gloominess of winter, but I am so done with the heat. And we don't really get fall weather here in Sacramento Valley. We go from summer to winter anyway. The leaves fall, they change a bit, but we just don't get what I feel like is really fall weather. So I'm ready. I'm ready for there to be some coolness. Okay, so there's our leaves. Let me see how I don't want to cover up those cute little acorns. So let's see. Maybe I just go across like that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That would work. All right, let me put these on with some dimensionals. Super easy card. So I came home from work and I stamped a couple of these. I got one big piece of white paper and I stamped several. And then I just went to town coloring. Had some music on. Sometimes I'll watch a movie when I'm coloring. And it was so relaxing. I really enjoyed it. I used my Stampin' blends. Some of the colors that I used were Old Olive, both of the light and the dark. I used a little bit of Mossy Meadow. I think it was the light Mossy Meadow. And then I used Soft Suede for the acorns. And the flowers that I did on the last one, those were Daffodil Delight. And then the berries were Poppy Parade, and then on another one I made them a little bit darker, so I used Cajun Craze. Just so you know some of the colors that I was using. Hi Julie, how are you? Happy Friday. I feel like you guys are probably wondering, where is Jennifer? She's like dropped off the face of the earth, it seems. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. Just been so busy. My son is a junior in high school now. Oh, my daughter is an 8th grader. So getting them situated for school, you know, the school year started and getting them all ready. And bless my daughter's heart. It's her first time having a locker because they didn't have lockers last year. They were shut down. I guess they didn't want the kids to use them. And so she can't reach her locker because she's so short. And they've run out of bottom lockers. So the only way that she could get a new locker is if she gets somebody to trade with her. I was like, really? Really? So, of course, she's like not using her locker because she can't reach it. So she's got everything in her backpack, which I tried to carry it up the stairs and it was too heavy. Just too heavy. I don't know that I like this gold with this. What do you guys think? And I'm not quite sure where to put it. No, I don't like it. We're not using it. We're not using it. We'll save that for something else. Let's just put some of these guys on here. So, let's go down here. I know, no bow. It didn't work. I'm not going to force it. I've done 2 cards with no bows tonight, you guys. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with me? All right, let's do our inside. And again, I'm going to add some of those leaves. I think I'm going to add some acorns on this one. That cute little acorn. And where was my other sentiment that I used? What did I use? I said, it's probably right in front of me and I can't see it. I did the Autumn Wishes. Did I put it back in here? Oh, I put it on the top of my case. It's clear and I can't see it. Goodness gracious. I'm going to put it right here. I'm putting it on the base of my camera holder. So if I forget, you ladies let me know where I put it. It's a record night with the lack of bows. You are funny. You are so funny. Stacy and I have a banter that we go back and forth. I love bows and she sometimes likes bows. All right, cute little acorns. Those are so cute. And then let's put, I'm going to put the Autumn Wishes on here again because it just, I can make this a thinking of you. I can make it a you were on my mind, whatever type of card. Hi, Jean. Shelly, you have a love-hate relationship with bows? Really? Now, is it because bows are harder to make? How many of you guys use like bow makers? I know there's like a lot of bow makers out there that people use. I have found that the bow makers are a little more complicated. I just have better luck with making my own bows. All right, card number 2. I just love that embossing folder. Okay, and the last card. So there is another die that is this piece. And I was like, what does that do? Right? So when I was looking in the catalog, let me pull this back out. I noticed one sample. Let me hold this up so you can see it. So see this right here? If you use this on your paper, it'll cut this really pretty lacy work on your card, okay? Here's the other thing that you can do. So this is one idea. I didn't do this on my card, but I'm going to try it out because that's lovely, isn't it? The other thing that you can do is you can cut it on paper, and then you take this piece, this one, okay, and then you can cut it out and you get this. So you get another piece that you can use in your card making. So if you don't use the outer outline, it'll just make those cutouts on your paper like lattice work. Okay, or you use this and then you put this with it and you get a piece that you can use. Okay, so that's another fun thing with these dies. Really, really cool. I'm loving these dies. Okay, and if you're just hopping on, you can stamp your image and use the outline. I'm like, if I can get it right, use the outline to cut it out, or there's another piece. I can't get my nails to work. There's another piece that cuts them out separate. So you get the flowers separate, you get the acorn separate, and then you get the berries separate. So see how that's like that? So there's a lot of options with these dies, with this set. I feel like Stampin' Up! Really, really is upping the game on the dies. Okay, so Mossy Meadow. All right, and I'm just burnishing that so it will lay down. And then we're going to do a white matte. I know, right, Jean? It is so cool. That really was what sold me on this set. And then this is a piece of paper, designer series paper from the autumn themed DSP in the holiday catalog. Okay, it's gorgeous. It's darker colors. And it is right here, this paper. Okay, and I love this paper. I'm stocking up on this paper because I just think it's gorgeous. You can cut out the individual pumpkins. You've got a piece that you just cut and you've got a whole front of your card. This is just gorgeous paper. All right, so that's Occasion Craze. And so I had this piece, which that's not bad, right? I mean, that's super cute. You could do something like this, right? Okay, which I'm just playing with that right now. My original idea was to kind of have it peeking out like little bits of lace with this. What do you guys think of that? I'm trying to get it so that we can see a little bit more of it. No, that's that way. I want to go this way, I think. So just little bits of that lattice work peeks through. And then put our banner down there. I'm going to try and sneak a bow in, but I don't know if it should go. I think it's too much with the little banner. What do you guys think? Or I don't do the banner. Here's the other idea. When you cut the pieces out, you can pop some of the pieces up with dimensionals. So they pop, which is another fun feature that you could do with your card making. So you could have this flat and then you could pop up one part of it to make it look 3D, okay? So Stacy says she would like more lattice showing. So if we just did our little acorns, we could do that. I kind of wanted a little bit more in there though. I feel like it's a little plain and dull. It's very dark. And I wanted to do a little bit of 3D with this one. But what if I cut the berries off? If I cut the berries off, well, I was trying to angle it a little bit more. It's just moving around too much. So, oh, cat on the table. I knew it was going to happen. I warned you guys. If I cut these berries off right here, I could get more to show. Which maybe I will do. Because it just covers up a lot of that lattice work. So let me just run that. If I run it through with the piece, it's going to cut all of these separate. but we can play with it and we could move it around more. So let me do that. I'm going to cut this into pieces. So let me grab my Big Shot here. All right. And we'll just do that because that lattice piece is so pretty. We don't want to cover it up. All right, so I'm putting that there, and let's use this guy, and we'll cut those pieces in parts. Okay, and I'm going to do one more because I might want some more flowers. So let's do one more. We'll take the pieces that we want. Okay. Move that out of the way. All right, let's try this again. Move that out of the way. I've got my banner. I'm going to mount this because it's just moving all around and getting in the way. I would have to fussy cut the lattice. And then it's going to mess up some of the design, you know. So you could use more than one piece of lattice for sure and do it that way. But there isn't a die that cuts the lattice. If you did this guy on it, it'll fit, but I don't want to ruin this piece and then do it and I don't like it. I will say, because it's so intricate, either you have to run it through a couple times or you want to make sure that you've got like a bristle brush that you can get all the little pieces out. Okay. All right, let's try let's see what this looks like. I have to color my berries darker, so let me do that. All right, let's see for a minute here. If I put it kind of like that. There we go. What do you guys think? Does that work? If you wanted, you could add a little bit more like that. And then you see a lot of the lattice still, but you may not want the added berries. I'm just looking to see. You could do it that way. All right, because I'm going to cover this part up, I'm just going to put some liquid glue there, but I'm not going to put it over the whole piece. It would be very pretty, Mary, in gold. You are correct. Ugh, I got sticky fingers now. Where are my, there they are. Okay. And where, there it is. There it is. My U-Pick tool that I love to use to help take off all these backings. Thanks, Jean. All right, if you wanted, like I said, you could, I don't know if I'm going to, because that's not too bad. I can still see a lot of the, yeah, maybe I'll add those in. Here. Right. And then you could put it down here. Or you could put it across. Depends on how much of the flowers you want to show. Do you like it on top of the flowers in the middle, or do you like it towards the bottom? Tell me in the comments. Personally, I think I like it more centered. What do you guys think? Shelly says below. Lori says below. Pam says below. Really? Okay, let's see. You want to see those flowers, huh? Okay. I'm going to go flat on this one. You could pop it, but I think I want it just flat. So those flowers, you really notice the flowers. And then let's pull some of these guys again. Let's do the gold ones, maybe? Yeah, let's do gold. These are great for autumn cards. I like them for masculine cards, but I really like them for the autumn cards too. Okay. That came out really good. We still have to do our inside though. Okay. So let's see. Where'd my ink go? There's my ink. And on this one, I think we'll do a little flower on the inside because we've got the flowers. So let's pull the flower out. What is the set called? It is called the Fond of Autumn set. It is a bundle with the dies. The dies are what really make this set amazing. And I'll show you the page number one more time after I get this in. The Fond of Autumn set in the mini holiday catalog. Got a little bit of gumminess. I really like this set. I was kind of on the fence about getting it because I have a lot. I love autumn. It's one of my favorite times of the year, and so I've kept, I think, almost every autumn set I've purchased. They're hard for me to let go. So I was thinking, do I really need another autumn set? But when I saw everything that the dies did with this one, that's what sold me. So it is on page 52. Page 52 of the catalog. Okay. And that's where you see another way to use that lattice die. And then they also show you another, let's see what the other sample looks like, because they have the little bundle index in the back. Here it is on page 74. Then they show you another idea. This is where they cut out the lattice like I did. They stamped some leaves, used the lattice, had some not colored in images, and then some colored. So there's the dies right there, all those pieces. The bundle is $52, so if you purchase the bundle before August is over, you're going to get a celebration item for free. Okay, so let me pull my 3 cards that we've done. Whoops. Okay, one was a fun fold, one we used an embossing folder, and then this one we highlighted that lattice piece. Okay, and they're all very different. We've got Calypso Coral with Mossy Meadow. We've got Granny Apple Green with Daffodil Delight. And then we have Mossy Meadow with Cajun Craze. Okay. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I have enjoyed being with you guys tonight. I've missed you. I've missed you. I hope you've missed me. All right. Yes, Fond of Autumn bundle. The dies are amazing. All right. And then if you haven't gotten that embossing folder, it is pretty cool also. It's about $10. All right. Okay, guys. I'm hoping that I will see you next week. If there's something that you would like me to demonstrate, put it in the comments. If there's anything in the catalog that you are curious about, if I have it, I will do something with it. So you can let me know if there's anything you are wanting to see. I was getting a lot of Christmas cards done early, and now I'm in the mood for fall. So I'm kind of taking a break from Christmas and going back and doing some fall. I do have the Hello Harvest set with the really cute pumpkins. So I might play around with that one a little bit more. Okay, guys, take care. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy, and we'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.